Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while and I hope all of you are doing amazingly well. Today I am introducing to you a brand new beauty series on my channel. This one is going to be different. It's all about this high fashion editorial glam. So think extreme eye shapes, fun colors, and over the top styling. The previous series I did on my channel was focused on this day to night glam, more on the glow from within looks, but this time around we are doing something completely different. So for the first episode I was actually very inspired by these black sleeves that I found in the fabric store. They have like all over silver rhinestones on them. This immediately gave me 80s vibes, but definitely with my own modern twist on it. To know how we created this fierce look, then keep on watching. Today I have my good friend Nadeen. Hello.
Hi everyone. My name is Nadeen. I'm 26 years old. I'm a PR specialist and also social media account manager. I've been modeling since when? I think I was 18 when I started modeling. I was Miss Africa Malaysia 2017.
She's giving you a resume.
Go, give us your CV, girl.
Yes, and yeah, I've been modeling since I was 18. I've done a lot of projects, fashion shows, commercial, makeup, lifestyle, name it. Everything.
Amazing.
You're
Yes.
amazing and I love working with you, honestly.
Thank you.
I've met Nadeen about 2 years ago.
Yes.
And we worked on several shoots and we became good friends after that. She's an
Yes.
incredible model and just overall a human being. Like when I do makeup on her, I feel so happy. She's so positive. This time around, I want to play with color. I want to play with like extreme eye shapes.
Okay.
And I want to show them like the different side of my makeup style, not just like the natural glam side.
Okay.
So today I have a certain color palette in mind.
Yes, I'm excited.
If it turns differently, don't judge me. Okay?
I'm never gonna judge you. You're my favorite makeup artist.
Aww,
Everyone
she
knows
is
that
so sweet.
very well.
I did not pay her to say that.
No, you did not.
Alright, so should we start?
Yes.
Let's do it. So first of all, I'm gonna make sure that her skin is prepped and ready for all the glam that's gonna go on her face. You ready for it?
Yes. I can't wait.
Glam me up. So to start prepping the skin, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I love to start this as like a moisturizing step because it fully hydrates your skin and also primes it at the same time. But we're also going to use primer.
Okay.
What do you usually use for your skincare? Do you have a skincare? Guilty as charged.
Yes. No, I don't use anything on my skin, to be honest. I only
Girl,
put makeup.
I use like 10 fucking products and it's still a mess.
I don't even put foundation when, like, on daily
Okay, girl.
process. I don't
Okay.
put foundation.
Okay.
No, we get it.
We get it, you have nice skin, okay?
No, I get pimples too.
Like this one tiny pimple on the left.
I know. She's breaking out. I'm breaking out.
I'm breaking out.
True. I say that to myself every morning. Yeah, but I've noticed like I need to use something to hydrate my skin in the morning because I'm starting to get like dark spots under my eyes.
Do you wear sunscreen?
No.
You do realize where we live, right?
I know! I know. It's really hot. 52 degrees.
It's insane.
Daily. During college, or before college, before I left to college, I was in Kuwait. I never had to deal with dark spots in my skin. But
You know, when I was in high school, that did not bother me, but I noticed it's happening to my skin after I went to college.
yeah,
And
like after the age of 25.
Yes, then you will start like,
Yeah.
oh, shit is happening, girl.
Yes,
You're
I
gonna
need
start.
to take care of myself. Yes.
And for the cheeks area, I'm gonna use the Fenty primer, and this is the hydrating one. I really like this one because I mostly work with creams. This will give me like an extra slip, especially in the cheeks area, while I'm doing like cream and blush. It's gonna really help this area to blend amazingly. And before I apply any glow to her skin, I'm actually gonna use this lip care from by Terry. I noticed that in most of the shoots that I do on models, this lip balm will last until the look is completely finished to the lips, which is awesome. So at first you're gonna notice there's like a giant white cast, but after you blend it in, it's gonna look actually good. And I like to apply a generous amount because I'm gonna keep this on the lips until the look is finished as like a lip kind of mask. Before I apply the foundation, I wanna apply some extra glow to the skin. So I'm using the Flawless Filt'r from Shaade Tilbury, and this is in the shade 7. This will actually give her skin more warmth, and it will give her that extra glow, which I really like. This actually has a tint in it. This is like more of a glowy product with a tint. It basically does what it says. It's like a flawless filter. It's literally gonna do like a filter on your skin. But the one I use on you is actually the Magic Foundation usually.
It's very hard for me to find a foundation that suits my skin color. It's really hard in the market. But yeah.
In the Middle East it's really hard. I noticed maybe like if you order things online, so much easier. That's another topic, like trying to match and everything.
Match and then reorder something else. Maybe this will suit my skin, so.
Like I can only think of Fenty here in the Middle East that sells like makeup that is like catered to black
that has
people.
All the shades, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you guys. Something about Nadeen. Nadeen has...
What do you call it? I'm sure a lot of people feel the same
I cannot for the life of me put foundation or any products on Nadeen's décolleté or whatever they call it, or neck, because she just... It's insane, you guys. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, stop.
Okay, let's do the other cheek. Turn here. Like, for example, if I want to like do this whole glowy shoulder thing, oh god, it's like I'm torturing her.
But it's funny. I like it. It makes me happy actually. Because I'm laughing so much.
Like the first time I did it, I was like, what the hell's going on? I was like, are you on something?
It's not okay.
This is the best thing in the video, trust me.
Quickly. Does it help if you actually blend it yourself?
Huh? Yeah, it helps. Yeah.
What the hell?
That's so weird.
What the actual hell, man?
That's so weird.
No, because you know how they tap? They do like... It's like they're tickling.
To color correct certain areas on Nadeen's face, I'm using the Dermacolor, and this is the Camouflage cream. And it's basically like an orange corrector. And I like to apply this around the mouth area, just to make sure that everything will look perfect and seamless when I apply the foundation. And I don't have to apply a lot of full coverage just to even things out. So this step will kind of make you cut corners. And I'm gonna make sure that I don't swirl this in. I'm just gonna stamp it. And you don't wanna blend it completely. You still wanna have that tint going on, because you don't wanna defeat the purpose of putting it on in the first place. Now, after blending in the color corrector, I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is in the shade medium deep. And I'm just gonna set the areas where I applied the color corrector, but I'm gonna really set it lightly. I'm not gonna like go ham on it. So you guys, I was just about to use the new Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte, and I really like this foundation, but I noticed that the coloring system and the names are completely different. So usually I would use these two shades on Nadeen, but now like number 11 and 12 here, as you guys can see, they're very light. So I guess because this has more shades in it, now they extended the numbers and they're completely different, unfortunately. So we're gonna go with an oldie but a goodie.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take one pump from this one, and I'm gonna take half a pump from this shade, which is 12, and this one is 11. So what I usually do, I do actually mix these two shades, but I take more of the lighter shades. And I like using like a kabuki flat brush. Because,
so soft.
Yes, because it really pushes in the products. And it helps to create like a flawless surface.
And does not soak up the product.
It does not soak up the product, unlike a beauty blender. The foundation, like a beauty blender. Oh my god, I forgot! I'm so sorry.
You didn't forget!
I swear I did. So basically, I'm just letting Nadeen blend it herself. Because I feel so bad blending in this foundation on her neck while she's like laughing. Until she's like dying. For the concealer, I'm going to use the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer. And this is in the shade Dark Warm Olive. I'm choosing to apply a concealer that is about 1 shade lighter than the foundation that I went with. And if you guys noticed, the foundation that I chose is actually more golden than Nadeen's chest. And because Nadeen has a more of a golden olive undertone in her actual face, her chest is more on the neutral, and I chose the foundation to be more golden, and the reason for that is because later on I'm actually gonna apply a blush that is more like on the reddish berry shade, which is technically gonna neutralize the parameters of the face, and that will definitely help make the face and the body match together, because Nadeen does not have just one undertone. She has some areas on the face are more golden, some areas are more olive, others are more pink, so you kind of have to find that perfect balance to make everything look perfect. These are like staples in the beauty industry, but no one talks about them anymore. These are like the Graphitobian concealer palettes, and these are amazing, especially for freelance makeup artists. And you'll have like literally all the shades that you want. So you have like your highlight shades, you have your like darker shades, and they do offer this in a complete variety of colors and skin tones and shades. They even have like an olive dedicated palette, a warm dedicated palette, and these are incredible. And I'm gonna use them today as well. So I'm actually gonna take a mixture between these 2 shades. It's either that you scrape off the product and use it, or take enough amount that you don't have to dip in twice. Now, if you dip in twice, you cause contamination, and this is a huge thing that makeup artists might neglect. Some of us are more careful than others. You have to use sanitizing products after each client, which is so important. Yes. And you have to clean your entire kit thoroughly, from the packaging to the product, whether it's powder, cream, liquid, whatever it is. You don't want to dip in mascara once, twice. Yeah. You have to sanitize things between each step. So I'm not paid to say this, but I do really enjoy this product. It's from Beauty So Clean. It's basically a cosmetic sanitizer. So you spray this on your powders, your cream, and it kills all the bacteria.
Also, models make sure that each makeup artist is sanitizing their products before they use it on you, because you never know what may happen. So yeah, if you notice the brushes are dirty, sponges are dirty, say something. Don't feel like you're being rude or anything like that. Or shy. No, you have to be strict. This is your health and you need to be careful. Nadeen obviously knows me, but she still saw all my makeup was clean and sanitized beforehand, as I said in the beginning of this video. So I will set the under eyes, sides of the nose first, and then I will apply the liquid blush. And that will create a barrier from your under eyes and this side from the blush to go there. Gonna make sure to tap any creases. Right there. Gently set this area. So I'm basically just setting the under eyes and the smile lines. And I'm not using like a huge amount of powder because I'm gonna apply the liquid blush next. For blush, I'm using the M Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Sunset Sky, which is like a serum blush. And I really like this one because it has like an oily sheen. I'm gonna take the liquid blush and apply it in the parameters of her face actually. I like to apply my blush in like a C shape. The parameters of the face to the cheekbones will create this beautiful kind of hue. And this product, as much as you use from it,
It's very forgiving and it's very, very sheer, which is amazing if you want to go generous with it. And it builds up nicely. So now, do you see this area that I applied the powder in? This is gonna help me blend this in without having to worry about this product bleeding into that area. To set the cheek areas, I'm using the By Terry CC palette, and this is like one of my favorite products that By Terry have launched. These blushes are just incredible. So I'm gonna take this darker shade right here, and I'm using this on a Wayne Goss 14 brush. You guys, I just invested in Wayne Goss brushes, and they're just another level of magic. And what this will do, it will kind of force the color and set it at the same time. So you don't have to set this with like a translucent powder later on. After I finish the eye shape, I will kind of analyze the look and see if I need more. Now I'm gonna use the bronzer from Fenty, and this is in the shade Mocha Mami. What I like about this shade that it has red in it, so it's gonna actually complement the blush. So I'm gonna connect it to the blush right here and create a tiny bit of a bronze effect. Now that I applied the bronzer, I'm just gonna take a light amount of powder and I'm just gonna lightly set the face. And to help seal in the deal, I'm gonna use the Glam Glow Glow Setter setting spray.
My favorite.
This is one of my favorites as well.
Because it smells really good.
It smells like a candy shop.
Yes.
So now that we are done with the hair, obviously we created something very cool looking, and I'll show you guys the reveal later on. We're gonna go into the eyes, and I wanna use the Cutie palette from Nabla. It has like these gorgeous shades of like dark brown and silvers. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of loose powder under her eyes, just to catch any fallout if there's any. I'm gonna go with this shade right here, and this is just gonna be like my guideline to create the eye shape. So first I'm gonna create like a really thin line just from the outer corner right here. And I'm gonna really like feather it very, very lightly. And create an angle like so. Now I'm gonna go with this lighter kind of taupey brown shade, and I'm just gonna blend this line that I did here, just to kind of soften this shape. I don't want to blend it too much because I don't want to lose the shape that I created, but I'm just gonna slightly blend it away. I'm blended downwards, not upwards. And now I'm just gonna blend this in, making sure that I do not disturb the top layer, just blending in the lid part. Now I'm gonna go with a mixture of these two shades right here from the Nabla palette, and I'm gonna take this shade first. What I like about these shades is that they don't have a lot of fallout and they blend like a dream. Now I'm cleaning the lines from the sides. And now I'm gonna go in with these two shades right here, mixed together. I'm gonna start blending the beginning of the eyes. Now I'm taking some black gel liner and I'm just gonna line the shape right here. And I'm not going all the way, I'm almost going to the half of the lid. And I'm drawing a really thin line in the beginning. And I'm connecting it to this part right here. So what I did now off camera, I applied some lashes and they're basically like a quarter lash, and I added a little bit of individuals and I extended like the inner corners of her eye into this like feline black line and added a little bit of the same silver shadow. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm actually gonna create the brows, and I wanna show you guys a really cool and affordable trick that I'm currently obsessed with. So I'm just gonna brush the brows, and I do wanna extend the brows and create more thicker ones. The brows I do on her are more natural, and these colors are all basically what you need to create any brow color. So you have your black, your gray, your brown, your kind of yellowy mustard shade, and your beigey color. And you can basically use setting spray. When using this trick, obviously the shadow will create like a hard pan. So that's why these shadows I will only use for brows. I will not use for eyes or anything else. Spray it. And I'm just gonna go bloop bloop, bloop bloop, bloop. And that's all you need. Now I'm gonna let Nadeen line her own lips, and I'm using Pillow Talk in the shade number 3. I'm gonna take this liquid lipstick from L'Oreal, and for the gloss I'm gonna go with also like a kind of dark burgundy chocolate shade, and it will kind of complement the entire eye look. Now for fun, I want to add some Swarovski crystals, and I'm just gonna put them randomly on the lid. And this is the final look. I added some stars and crystals on the lids, and I am super in love with it. Let's go and do some fashion change, wardrobe. Hingy majingy, and we'll be right back for the
photo shoot.
Yes, let's go ahead.